What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Minnesota Vikings franchise. We are in Season 5 of the preseason, Week 3 against New Orleans Saints. Looking at their roster, they still have Carl Nix and Jaury Evans playing at a high level and keeping Drew Brees upright, Dante Hightower, Tracy Porter, Brandon Lindsay, Mark Ingram. It's a pretty solid all-around roster. And we're going to head on over now to the Louisiana Superdome, one of the only stadiums left in my Minnesota Vikings franchise that doesn't have a ridiculous name. So we go and see Brees versus Ponder in this quick preseason matchup. We'll get into the game. Saints on offense, running out of the shotgun like they do best. 2nd and 10, Brees, good protection. Jimmy Graham open on the right side, and he is tackled after crossing the first down marker and getting 11 yards. So now 2nd down and 10. Ingram in the backfield under center. Brees drops back to pass. Vikings bring in the blitz, and there is Adrian Wilson getting the sack. One of my bigger free agent acquisitions. He's a veteran, but he can still play pretty well. Ponder and the Vikings on offense now, and Ponder's going to look for Eric Decker and hit him for a quick 7-8 yard gain. And now 3rd down and 1. Ponder gives it to Adrian Peterson. He takes a hard hit, but he's going to get the first down up towards midfield. Now the Vikings at the 49-yard line. Ponder under center. He'll give the ball to Adrian Peterson again up the middle, and he's going to get about 7 yards on that carry, just getting him ready for the regular season. 2nd down and 3. Ponder finds an open Andrew Corliss working to the left sideline, and he will pick up the first down after a 9-yard catch. But now faced with 3rd down and 11. Ponder goes underneath the Percy Harvin spin move, broken tackle, and Percy picks up the first down after some nifty moves showing the agility and the strength. 1st and 10 now, new set of downs for Christian Ponder. He's rolling out though, he's being chased, and he is sacked by Adrian McAllister, the defensive tackle, and the Vikings are backed up to 3rd and 9 after getting some yards on 2nd down. Ponder, plenty of time to throw. He steps up and fires it for Kyle Rudolph, and he makes the catch inside the 10-yard line now. Minnesota trying to punch this one in. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line out of the shotgun. Ponder wide open. Dexter McCluster, the new 3rd down running back, and he's going to get a lot of action out of the shotgun, and he makes a 7-yard touchdown, another free agent acquisition. And we go ahead now, the Saints' next drive. We're in the 2nd quarter now. Handoff Mark Ingram with the middle. He's going to get the first down, met by Adrian Wilson. He's eventually tackled by Chad Greenway and crew. On 2nd and short, the Saints go back to the ground game. This time it is Chris Ivory who is tackled by Phil Taylor, and he is going to get the first down, continuing to run the ball. I formation. Don't see the Saints run this all the time, but this time it's another new running back. 3 is a charm, I guess. They got a 3-headed running attack, it looks like. This time it's Marshawn Smith. On 3rd and inches, they pitch the ball out to Mark Ingram, and he breaks the tackle, but there's Jared Allen cleaning up the mess, and that is going to force a Saints field goal, and it's now 7-3. So the Vikings now, Klein Saucer in motion, give to Adrian Peterson, and there goes Adrian, but a flag on the play is going to negate a long touchdown run from the electrifying Adrian Peterson. It was a personal foul on Jamez Logan, so maybe he's upset that I haven't thrown him the ball much this preseason. And after the touchdown is negated, it's 3rd down and 2. Ponder gives it to Toby Gerhart, who's filling in for Adrian Peterson after running 75-plus yards to no avail. Toby moves the chains, and now out of the shotgun, Ponder, but here comes the pass rush off the edge. The Saints brought the cornerback blitz with Cody Riggs getting the sack. 3rd and 18, Christian Ponder, tight shotgun bunch. And this time he's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to heave it in the direction of Jamez Logan, who jumps and he can't quite come down with it. It was a pretty good ball spot by Christian Ponder, but Logan was unable to make the catch. So the Saints have the ball. We're late in the 2nd quarter. This is the last opportunity to see the starters before the regular season. And you can see Mark Ingram break Keyston Terry's tackle that I missed with Morris Claiborne. He's going to get 30 yards on this pass, and they're now in Minnesota territory. So what can Brees and the Saints do from here? Brees deep over the middle. It's picked off by Adrian Wilson. He was looking for Marcus Colston, and the veteran safety just jumped right up there and snagged the ball. So the Vikings have the ball now. What can Ponder do before the starter's time is up in the regular season? He gives the ball to Adrian Peterson. He goes up the middle. Solid gains all preseason. Adrian's ready. But on 3rd down and 8, the Vikings need a first down, and Ponder not going to be able to take off and get the first down. He had Jamez Logan perhaps open for a first down. And the Vikings punt to the Saints. Brees out of the shotgun, Ingram to his left. Brees is going to throw, clean pocket, deep middle. Alexander Torres makes the catch. This time Adrian Wilson was not able to make that play. And the Saints have the ball now. They're in scoring position. A long field goal from here. Give to Mark Ingram. Room to run. First down and more inside the 10-yard line. Tackled by Morris Claiborne inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Brees gives it to Mark Ingram, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Vikings have a little bit of time left now. Can they get some points before halftime? 28 seconds. Ponder back to throw. Only one receiver out, and he's going to throw it to Jamez Logan deep, who makes the catch. The safety was not able to get over there and make the play in time, so Jamez Logan gets the Vikings to almost midfield. 2nd down and 17. Ponder out of the shotgun. He's looking for Percy Harvin running a drag, and he's going to get out of bounds at about the 50-yard line. And from here, Ponder can throw it to the end zone, so 5 seconds left. Everybody out, everybody going deep. Ponder, empty backfield. He's going to take the snap and throw it as far as he can, looking for the touchdown. And Percy almost makes the catch, but he can't quite come down with it. So the Vikings will go to the half, 7-10, losing by 3. And we'll see Ponder and Adrian Peterson, the rest of the Vikings starters, in the regular season. But for now, it's Colin Kaepernick in the Vikings' 2nd string. And he's going to get the pass off to George Farmer, but he takes a shot, and he is down right now. More on that in a second. 2nd and 9. Kaepernick finds Mark Harrison for a 6-yard catch, makes a catch in traffic, and we can see here George Farmer dislocated elbow. We'll have to see how long he's going to be out. Anyways, Kaepernick play action Gerhardt, and now he's going to look to scramble, and he's up past the 1st down marker, dives head first. 1st down on the Kaepernick run, and the Vikings are at the 27-yard line. Ponder's information sub once again, always messing with me. He's going to find, no, Taylor Price can't quite hang on. So the Vikings now 3rd down and 5. Kaepernick under center. He's going to throw. Marcus Shaw check down. He gets the 1st down catch. And Shaw was one of my draft picks. I don't know if I want to keep 4 running backs, but he's played extremely well this preseason. Kaepernick's going to throw on 1st and 10. He goes to the end zone. Christian Green in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Referee comes out of the crowd, and he signals catch, and the Vikings are up by 4 now. Into the game for the New Orleans Saints is Colby Eady. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right at all, but he's going to scramble. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Solid rush for the quarterback. 25 yards, not bad. 3rd down and 3. He'll fire quickly to one of his receivers. That's Eckford Henderson, not Devery Henderson like I initially thought. And he dropped the pass, so the Saints have to go for a long field goal, and it's no good. So the Vikings get excellent field position, and Kaepernick out of the shotgun. He's going to throw. He pumps, and then he finds Mark Harrison. 1st down, and Harrison might get to play some number 2 receiver. I'm not quite sure. I mean, him, Christian Green, Eric Decker. It'll depend on who's playing the best. And now Toby Gerhardt gets the carry. He's going to go up the right sideline, and that's going to be a solid 26, 27-yard gain. Him and Adrian have had a great preseason. And now from the 2, Kaepernick, fade route, jump ball, Mark Harrison. He makes the catch, but he is signaled out of bounds. Vikings do not challenge this call, and now they're going to pass again. 2nd and goal, Kaepernick, quick pass to Andrew Corliss, wide open, touchdown Vikings. And the Saints have the ball later now. It's 21-10, beginning of the 4th quarter. 3rd stringer's in now. Quarterback is Benjamin Birch, and the pass was not complete, and they would get the ball later. Benjamin Birch again back to throw. He's going to find Eckford Henderson for a 1st down, 16-yard catch. They're in Minnesota territory. Birch now hands it off to Marshawn Smith, and he's going to get the 1st down on the ground. So the Vikings giving up some running yards, a lot of running yards this preseason. Got to hold that down in the regular season, hopefully much better. Birch later, he's going to take a big shot. That's big Phil Taylor, and he is going to fumble the ball. It's picked up by the Saints offensive line. And it is now 3rd and 32. Birch out of the shotgun, empty backfield. And here comes the pressure again. He's hit as he throws. He gets it complete to Ingram. 4th and forever still coming up, and Birch is down. And so they go to kick the field goal, and it's once again going to be shy. Taylor Price fields it, but he's just going to run around and take a knee in the end zone. And the Vikings get the ball at the 45-yard line. But they would end up punting to the Saints, who have it 2nd and 1. E80's in the game now for an injured Benjamin Birch. He runs and picks up the 1st down after he's tackled by Ian Williams from the 45-yard line. He's going to take off once again. Leroy Reynolds meets him. He breaks off of a linebacker, and then he's tackled. So he's got 48 rushing yards already as a quarterback on 4 carries. 2nd and 15. Birch is back in, and he finds Ingram left side, who steps out of bounds just before the 1st down marker. So it's still going to be 3rd and 2 out of the shotgun. Birch back to pass, and he's going to throw it right side. He has a man open, and that's Eckford Henderson inside the 10-yard line. Saints inside the 10 now. 1st down and goal out of the shotgun. Birch. Ballard comes free. Fumble. It's picked up by Phil Taylor. And Phil Taylor picks it up. And he's going to rumble on the Saints logo into Saints territory. And here goes big Phil Taylor. He is going to score the touchdown. And the Vikings win this game 28-10 and improved to 2-1 in the preseason. Phil Taylor is the player of the game with a sack and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Looking at the stats of quarterbacks, nothing really special. Gerhardt, Ingram, Peterson, they all ran pretty well in this game. And receiving-wise, Mark Harrison's 4 for 34. I was liking that he wasn't really dropping those catches in traffic like he usually does in the end zone. You guys know that if you watch the past couple of seasons. But Quentin Cobles also had 3 sacks in this game. A lot of pressure on the quarterbacks. Now the Vikings making some cuts. And we're going to cut Taylor Price, Cornelius Green, an undrafted center, Tyler Turner, right tackle, Zach Mahan, another undrafted free agent rookie, Dayron Ford, a left end, because I have something in store for that position. Gideon Ajagby, he was one of my draft picks, but he has F potential. He's gone. Therald Gordon, a 58 speed linebacker. I don't think so, not on my team. Keshawn Bolton, 68 speed corner. Come on, just don't even let these guys on the team. They're too slow to play NFL football. And Telvin Smith will be moved to defensive end. He'll play in the next preseason game extensively. And we'll see the Vikings one more preseason game against the Seattle Seahawks at beautiful Quest Field. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.